What is up, guys? We're back here with a Warframe video. It's your boy, Prime Cowboy. So, working on a few things for the channel. I'm working on a intro and an outro video. I know it's been a few days since we had the Smite content, so I know it's been a few days since we had the Warframe content, so I figured I would jump in here on Warframe and do a little bit of Warframe for you guys. Basically, today we're going to be looking up how to farm Uriel, which is honestly kind of broken. Not like, it's not, I would place him probably in an A tier frame, probably just outside of S tier, mainly because of the fact that he does so much status, and it seems like status with this last update, Jade Shadow's Constellation, added some good things for status. I don't know the ins and outs of it yet. I haven't had a chance to look. But with that being said, we're going to be looking at doing Uriel. So first, to do Uriel, you have to come over here to your codex, and it should be in the main quests at the bottom, the old piece. You have to have the old piece done. And if you can see here, we get a little preview of what Uriel looks like. So with that being done, once the new piece is done, you can come over here. Oh, I'm in the wrong section actually. It will unlock a place called the Dark Refractory at your navigation, which you can see it down there underneath navigation. I'm going to click F, or whatever it is for you, and go to the Dark Refractory. Now you have the Perda Rebellion, and you have Descendia. So for Descendia, you're going to basically want, you're going to basically want to do this entire thing every week, because this gives you insanely good drops. This is what we're really aiming for when we do the Descendia. You want to break crates and stuff like that. I'm not going to run through it all because I already ran through it this week, and that would just make the video overly long. This takes about an hour and 10 minutes, depending on the squad you have or things of that nature. If you don't have a good squad, it's going to take long. But if you do have a good squad, you can blow through it insanely quickly. I think my best time on it's like 30 minutes. So I actually don't need anything. You don't need anything special to do this. You just need a high DPS weapon. I do it in Steel Path. Obviously, I pretty much played the entire game in Steel Path. But once you complete it, you then have Roath. I don't know how to say his name. I'm not the greatest at English. If you haven't told by my previous videos, I sometimes, don't do well in that aspect. But you get Eidolon Blueprint too, which is good for this week. Now we're going to go down. There we go. So, the respawns are very limited. It's like 4 seconds that you get to get revived. And once you're dead for the round. So, we'll go down here and we'll start descending with Roth. Now, Roth is going to give you the blueprint drop. I actually already have Uriel, but this is the last part of the mission. Basically, you come through here, you quickly speed your way down here, and I think this is an extremely cool mission for like a Warframe. I think this was a really cool aspect that they did instead of doing like they have been doing, like with Noko, which we're gonna do a video on later. And you come down here, typical standard boss fight. Playing Dante, so you're gonna get the team buffed up here. While they do some DPS, give them a roar. But you can see, if you have a Dante on your team, he's really easy to kill. You can pretty much just stand there while Dante overshields you. And this is Steel Path too. So if that tells you how easy this boss fight is. Then you can also always use arch guns and stuff like that. Make this fight even easier. And he's back up there getting shields up. This really isn't that hard of a mission. And then it comes into the part where you just have to come over here and break his throne. After you break his throne, the mission's over. You just gotta basically just like shoot it till it breaks, and there you go. And then we've got the Viquimbus stock blueprint, so you can get the Uriel BPs and you can get the weapon parts from doing this mission. But this is if you're actually farming Uriel, you can do it one of two ways. How I did it was I went and I ran the Descendia twice top to bottom, from here down to the bottom, with the Smeet Kavat, which will give you bonus drops for Mythica and other things, Mythica, Ignia, and I ran it 2 times and had Uriel done. So the other part is you can come over here, and the Perta Rebellion is where you farm all of the you can do any 3 of these. They all drop the same resources. Personally, I prefer to do Hunhullus because the boss fight at the end of it. But they all do the same. They all drop the same resources for getting the Warframe actually crafted. Resources for it, resources for the weapons, and all that good jazz. So when you want to cash in your Mythica for different Warframe parts, all you have to do is come over here to the Sanctum Antimatica and then go to the Dark Refractory. Or maybe not. Hold up. It's the La Cathedral that you have to go to. And you just come over here, you're going to say travel to XX99. Then it's going to ask if you want to switch to your Drifter, which for some reason it doesn't actually switch you to your Drifter. But then you're going to come over here. Once you get in, go to the left, go to Roth, and then you can browse Honora, and he has all of these Honora that you can see, which you can see my Honora is Marauder of the Deep. That's basically all these things are. So if you can't afford it, don't worry about getting these. They're nothing good. They don't give you any boosts or anything. But you can go to Browse Surplus, and you can see where you can buy Uriel parts, insignia bundles, arcanes with the Ignia, which you're going to get some decent amounts of Ignia from it. I don't see a point in not using the Ignia to get some of this stuff. But the arcane's definitely good. And then you come down here to your Vinquibus or your Uriel chassis, and you have Mythica. Mythica is a little bit rarer of a resource, but you get it from drops doing Descendia. Run it a few times, and you should have everything that you need. The blueprint is also a drop from the boss fight, along with all of the systems, chassis, and Neuroptics blueprints, and the Vinquibus. I still don't know if I'm saying that right, but, you know, I guess we'll have to run with it. And I actually have none of these blueprints to make this, but I do have the Galaric items to do it. So that's what I've been working on. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this real quick.
I am quite glad I never had to stand against the Tenno.
And then we'll go ahead and we'll leave these because I'll have to run it again, and hopefully I get the Vinquibus parts. But this is basically easy. And that's pretty much all for getting Uriel that you need to know. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to get a few more videos out for you today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on Warframe. If you have any questions or suggestions on next videos, make sure to leave it in the comment section. And you can find me streaming at twitch.tv/PrimeCowboy27. Sorry, Cowboy Prime 27. Other than that, hope you have a great day, guys. Peace.